Hi, so this is going to be the Gothic Mom Tag, and I was tagged by Ladymidnightr, my friend Sarah here on YouTube. I'll link her channel below, and she found it on Gothic Leeman, and I'll link her below too, and both of them had very good videos. I really enjoyed hearing their answers, and I commend you two beautiful ladies for being moms and being strong and just really wanting to be who you are and letting your kids be individuals and yet teaching them that it's okay to be different if they want. So anyway, my little boy is only 2 weeks old today, I think it is. It seems amazing. It doesn't seem like it was 2 weeks ago that he was born, but it is. So a lot of these questions, I was thinking I was going to wait till later to do this because I was thinking he needs to be a little older before I can kind of do this tag and answer some of the questions. But I think I'm going to do this tag twice because I want to do it now when he's little and answer the questions and see if things change over time as he gets older, and then kind of do it again and compare if, you know, my answers are the same or if things have changed or things like that, just out of my own curiosity. So first of all, I'm going to show you a little clip of him, or a photo. I'm not sure which one I'm going to insert, but here he is. That's my little dragon, and that is his name, Draven. Okay, so number 1, do you force your kids to wear black? I do not like the word force in these, I noticed in these questions, because force implies that you're making them do something that they don't want to do. And especially when they're young and you're dressing them, it's like they don't really have a choice as to what they're going to wear. And when they get older, you know, maybe about 3, probably 4, you know, 4 or 5, they can start choosing what it is that they want to wear. So it's not really force. It's more like, well, this is what you're wearing and I'm deciding for you. And it's not a mean thing. It's just you're taking care of them and you're choosing what's best for them that day or what you want them to look like. And it's just like anything you would do for yourself. So as far as having him wear black, I have several black onesies, which he hasn't worn yet because I think they're too big for him. A lot of his clothes are actually too big for him right now because he needs to gain some weight. And as you guys have been watching my friend mail videos, my friends on here have given me some amazing gothy baby clothes and just adorable clothes. And so I do want him to wear black once in a while. He's not going to have to wear it all the time, but just, you know, it's just like me. I don't wear black all the time. I do a lot, but once in a while I wear something different, and I'm not always, you know, in the mood or whatever to be completely gothy. And so, you know, whenever the mood strikes me to dress him that way, then I will. So, but I like cute things too. You know, he has a lot of dinosaur clothes and little polar bears and monkeys and all this other stuff. So whatever the mood strikes. Do we force our children to listen to metal or rock and roll? Well, okay, first of all, I don't listen to metal. You know, I like a few songs, but I have not exclusively listening to it. And I haven't really played any music. I probably should. I haven't played anything for him yet because I've been just kind of trying to keep it quiet around here. First time parent thing, you know, keep it quiet for your baby. Other people are louder than I am, but I'm just kind of like, I want to keep it quiet. I want him to stay calm. But probably later on, you know, I'll just play my music and whatever it is, probably a lot of 80s stuff, you know. He may grow up listening to stuff that's decades old, and he might like it, he might not like it. I don't know, you know. He's still really, really little, and so yeah, I'm not going to force him. He could listen to whatever he wants, you know. If he starts crying and doesn't like what I'm playing, then definitely I will shut it off. Number 3, what is my favorite alternative clothing brand for my kids? I will completely agree with what the other 2 ladies said, that alternative clothing brands, I mean, I did some research when I was pregnant because I was really excited. I was thinking, oh, are there any goth baby clothes out there? Because I really want to get some. And yeah, they were really expensive. There was a lot of things you can get on Cafe Press where you can customize baby clothes to make them whatever way you want, but even that was expensive, and I was like, nah. So I think your best bet, because a lot of us who like gothy and spooky things find all your home decor and stuff during Halloween, so I think your best bet is to go shopping during Halloween when they have all the cute little kids outfits, and or even like baby costumes or something, and get the stuff then instead of spending money online, because it's really expensive. Like the other 2 ladies said, I'm not going to shell out tons of money for something, you know, unless it's something really special for my son to just wear it and poop on it or spit up on it or something. I'm sorry, that's reality that I've come to realize, that I cannot keep him in one outfit a day because it's just not realistic. So yeah, no favorite alternative clothing brand for kids, just anything that anybody sent me that's amazing, anything that I find at Goodwill, anything that I create myself. Those are my favorite things for him. Do you want to have any more baby bats? Well, this is kind of I don't know. This is a weird question for me considering my age. If I wanted to have any, I would have to have one like within the next year or so. I mean, I'm not that old, but I'm not that young either, so just to be fair to the child as far as having an older parent goes, and to be fair to the child as far as, you know, when you're older and babies can have birth defects and all that stuff. I mean, Dragon is very healthy, and praise God that he didn't have any birth defects or anything wrong with him. But I don't know. Right now, me and Hugo are just like, we're happy with this, and I'm not ready to be pregnant again. So we're just going to kind of see what happens. You know, just kind of like when I got pregnant with Dragon, we weren't trying and we weren't not trying. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having one more. I don't want tons of kids. I mean, one is a handful, but if we did have one more, it wouldn't be such a bad thing. And we both really want a little girl, but you never know what would happen. So, number 5. Have you or have your children ever experienced any negativity due to the way you dress? Well, I haven't been out in public very much with him. I mean, I have, but he's dressed, you know, like a normal baby, and I haven't had any of his spooky gothy outfits on him yet, so I haven't had any experiences with this yet. As far as I am concerned with myself, yeah, people have, you know, looked at me weird or given me interesting looks. Or like I said, that one comment last summer where that person was like, oh, you're just acting to speak to the devil. I mean, things like that. But those are more when I was alone and I didn't have him with me. So, you know, so it hasn't affected him yet. So that will be something interesting to see later as I make another video of this tag and see if that changed. Number 6. Do you hope that your kids will follow in your stylistic footsteps when they come of age? I think it would be pretty cool if he was into some of the things that I was into. If he liked, a little darker side of life, and he was just like a little crazy little morbid baby. I mean, not baby, but, kid. And not to the point where, he's like depressed and stuff like that, but just be like, this is cool, what mom likes is cool. And so I don't mind it too, and like being into like classic monsters and things like that, anything. I think it would just be really cool if he liked alternative styles, and if he doesn't, he just wants to be quote quote normal kid who just, leave me alone, mom, I just want to do my own thing. That's okay too. I have no problem with that, but I think it would be awesome if he was like this really cool kid. I mean, he's, no matter what, he's going to be a really cool kid. I don't mean it that way. I just mean that if he wants to be alternative, I totally support him. Number 7, to quote Eric Draven from The Crow, I haven't watched that movie in so long, mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children. It's an interesting quote. Do you think it's important to be a positive, strong role model for your children? Of course, this is a no-brainer. I mean, who's going to want to raise a child and be a douche? Who's going to want to raise a child and be a terrible mother and be a bad role model for your child? You want to be the best that you can. I want to offer my child a better life and a better encouragement in everything than I have, in my life. Not that people don't encourage me now, but I've had times where they didn't, and I just want to be there for him. I want to lift him up, and I want to be a good, positive role model. I don't want him to go through all the negativity and sadness and depression at times that I went through, and I don't want him to feel really bad about himself. I want him to try new things and not be scared. In fact, I had written a letter to my future child, which I thought maybe would be a daughter, and I have it in one of my journals. And these are some of the things I wrote to her, but they apply exactly to anyone, whether it's a boy or a girl. So I think I'm just going to rewrite that and put Dragon's name on it. And then when he gets older, I want to give it to him, because the biggest thing is I don't want him to end up like I was. And if he does end up like me, I want to help him through it. I want him to know that it's okay to be scared, but please, please try to enjoy life and not be scared of people and experiences, and that you just need to go out there and enjoy life and have fun instead of just holding yourself back and just being miserable because you think that you don't deserve these things. Because I spent way too much time wasting time doing that, and I don't ever want my child to feel that way. Number 8. What do your children think about the way you dress? Again, he's too young right now to realize anything. I mean, I know he probably knows who Mommy is, but maybe he doesn't. I really don't know about this one. This is going to be another interesting one to redo and re-answer when he gets older. Have your children ever felt, or do you ever feel like you embarrass your kids? Again, I'm going to have to wait till he's older. I hope I don't ever embarrass my kids. I hope that they think that I'm cool, or that they don't care either way, and that it doesn't bother him. So, again, we'll see what happens when he gets older. And lastly, number 10, as a goth mother in the subculture community, can you offer any advice to mothers out there? Well, like I said, I am only a 2-week-old mom, and that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. So I am going to do a lot of learning. So it's going to be an interesting experience as he grows up. So I really don't know what advice to give yet, but I as I go on and experience things with my son, I'm going to offer some better advice when I do my second video, but I would just say right now, let your child be themselves, and don't hinder them unless it has to do with something that's going to make them feel bad about themselves, that's messing with their self-esteem, or something that's keeping them not safe. Let them express themselves, let them enjoy life, and let them know that it's okay to like different things or be a little different than the norm. So that's basically what I can offer right now. I don't really have anybody to tag because a lot of my friends on here don't have kids.